Of all the things you could choose to be, imagine choosing to be average. Imagine choosing to want to fit in. It doesn't make sense. I can never understand why people want to be average, why people want to fit in and be like everybody else. I don't even understand. Like, I could never be average. You know, I wake up every single day and I have this drive. I have this fire that's burning within me that is just driving me towards action. Like, I don't know how you could wake up and be like, I just want this to be an average day. I don't know how you could wake up and be like, don't want the best for myself and I don't want to grind and I don't want to make the best of myself. How? Like, how does that work? How does your brain work? Tell me. How does it function? But, you know, if you're like me, if you're ambitious and you know that you can't stand being average and you know you're different, you know that this is your life, that this improvement is your life and you're going to do whatever it takes to make it work. If that is you, then we are more similar than you think. So subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my newsletter in the description, and let's begin. You see, the problem is most of us don't even know our full potentials. We don't know how far we could go if we just focused, if we just spend so much time focusing on the things that we want to do. But that's a problem. People tell you that you can't do it. People tell you they doubt you, and your parents tell you, and your cousins, your family, your distant family. I don't know. They just tell you that you can't do it. They tell you that it's out of reach, that it's not realistic. But is it really not realistic, or are they just being foolish? You see, I think no matter what happens in this life, you can achieve it. You can achieve anything you like. No matter what it is, if you put your mind to it every single day, you can get there. But the problem is most people don't think like this. Most people have the assumption that everything's impossible, that they can't do shit. So tell me this, ask yourself, look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, why on earth would I want to be average? You know, why am I doing average things? Why am I doing what everybody else is doing? You see, if you want the same results of 99% of people, and I've seen 99% of people and they're not happy. They're not happy with their jobs. They're not happy with their work. They're not happy with the way they live, their lifestyle, their bodies, their physiques, their diet. They're not happy with anything. They're miserable. A lot of people are miserable. Most people are miserable. So if you're telling me I want to fit in and be like the majority, why would I want to fit in and be like people who are miserable? Nah, instead you need to follow the 1%. The 1% rule states that 1% of people in this world have what you want. If you want success, if you want abundance, if you want freedom, fulfillment, you want to do whatever you want, you can. The world is yours. The world is yours if you follow the people that have what you want. And I mean, if you want laziness, if you want to just be average and not achieve your potential, not do anything worthwhile, then go ahead. Do and eat and act like everybody else, act like the 99%. But if you're serious about your goals, if you're serious and you have ambitions and you're, you know, something just pushes you to achieve more every single day and you always have this drive inside of you, then I urge you, my friend, I urge you, take a good look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself what you want out of this life. This is such a powerful spiritual practice because it's gonna show you who you are. And if you know what you want and you know who you are, you will get there. All you got to do is just work. All you got to do is just spend time achieving and working towards the thing you want to work towards. So I'll just say once, whatever you want to do, you can't be average. There's too much average in the world. There's too many people who don't achieve their potential and don't do what they need to do. There are too many people in this world who are just living by, who are just getting by and just surviving. But why survive when you could thrive? Why survive when you could literally change the world, when you could literally make your life, your dream life, when you could make your perfect day the same as your normal day, when you can make your weekends just as exciting as your weekdays, when you could just live the best life that you could ever possibly live. And I think it's possible. I think you just gotta listen and follow the people who already have that, who already have the success, the ambition, the family, the fulfillment and everything. And I think that's such a small minority that you gotta look in the right places. All the content you consume shapes your mind. So if you're watching Iman Gaji, if you're watching these guys who are giving knowledge online for free, you know, I don't care if you like them or not, but these guys are giving proper knowledge online. They're teaching actual things. And if you watch things and you watch these YouTube videos on how to learn, how to market, how to sell better, how to improve sales, negotiation, how to make money online, everything. There's a how-to video for everything in this world, all the skills you want to learn. And if you stack up these skills, then you'll be set for life. And here's where laziness comes in. Most people don't want to spend the time stacking up these skills. They'd rather spend a few hours every day scrolling Instagram, on social media. They'd rather watch the Netflix show for 5 hours. They'd rather do anything else. You know, they'd rather waste as much time as possible than actually confronting the reality that they could learn skills right now that would change their lives. What is missing? What is missing for you to finally realize that average is not an award. It's nothing special. Being average, fitting in, being like everyone else, being a sheep, it's not gonna make you fulfilled. It's not gonna do anything good for you. It's the most useless thing there is. Like why would you just want to be a number and just disappear? Why not stand out? Why not be unique in your own way? Why not find what works for you and make your life the best it could ever be?